Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I am Cash Kaizen, and today we are going to be playing a bit more of Valheim. Today will be part 2, and if you remember correctly, part 1 we had an interesting start. We tried to get the basic resources and we made a small little base with a workbench and fought off a few mobs, died one or two times, and now we are back into it. So behind the scenes, Cash Guys and Nazarite, I just gathered a bit more wood and stone, as it may be a bit tedious. I got a good amount of stone and wood and some flint, which I found amongst the riverbeds. And then in that, I just got some meat as well. So we are back into the world of Valheim, and there seems to be a skeleton that is guarding that stone structure there. But yeah, so we are going to now make our first base. Alright, and this place seems quite beautiful. It's between these two oak trees. It has a bit of a stony natural structure there, so maybe let's just do it in the middle here. And just clear up a bit of space, and then I'll bring over the wood and stone. So the plan is that we build a base, get all the upgradables that we can upgrade, whether it be our workbench or armor, weapons, so that we can prep for fighting Ecthia. And hopefully next episode we'll be doing that. So that'll be the plan for today. Let's just take the wood. I also have to pay attention to how much weight I have. That is a problem as well. Seems like it's fine. So let's head over and start building. Okay. It's a rock. Raises ground needs 2 stone. Level ground doesn't need anything. Okay. So it just uses a bit of stamina. That's quite simple. Okay, so I'm gonna just level out this area quickly. Okay, so my hoe is broken, but I think that is a big enough area for us to start building a base. Why do I not have any wood on me? No workbench. Oh, great. Okay, I'm sure I can make one quickly. Yeah. Let's just put it here. So it makes a circle. Okay. Now we can make some flooring. I think we'll need to make some small poles just to increase the height. Okay. So it does go yellow, and it's a bit of a unstable structure, I suppose, just like in any survival crafting. How would I snap? Shift is not really snapping. Okay, that snaps. Nope, that doesn't snap. Okay. I'll need another hole. Okay, so I'm just gonna quickly build this floor. I'm sure Shouldn't be too difficult. So the plan is get the floor structure and then build a roof, obviously. And then we can build whatever workbenches and upgrades inside the structure. Because I'm noticing we do have mobs around us. The greylings, they're not too much of a problem, but it can get a bit annoying. So if we can get a base that they can't really get access to, that'd be a bit safer for us in the long run. As well as just give us a good home structure for when we finally broke. We finally do go and find Ekthia. Well, we found him, but we take him on. Wow, are they? Okay. So, how much? I don't have much wood left. That's a problem. Yeah, I'll have to go and get more wood just now. Wood. Yeah. Okay, let me go and get wood. I'll be right back. Okay, so we have a nice small little base there. Yeah, that should be fine. So I just want to put up some walls, and then we can, I don't need this side. Not really equal. No, it's equal. Put up some stairs. Yeah, that's perfect. Lovely. Yeah, so do we need walls though? That's the thing. Or should we just put a nice big roof? Let's see if it works. Okay. I don't know if this will be... Let's just put a few walls. Should be fine. It's just going to take up a lot of wood, which I'll have to go and get again. But it's fine. Let's just put up some walls. And then if I need more wood, I will get more wood. For now, I'll just put walls on either side, just so I can get a roof going. Yeah, so Valheim is a survival crafting game, as I said last time. Don't have enough wood. And it's very relaxed in the beginning stages, I guess. And so I really enjoy both survival crafting games. when it's relaxed, it's relaxed. You just gather some resources, gather your thoughts. Especially if you had a rough day, you know. You can just chill out for a bit. You don't have the stress of fighting enemies if you don't want to fight enemies. And yesterday I uploaded quite the opposite type of game, which is a roguelike game. If you haven't seen my playthrough of Hades, please go and take a look on the channel. Hades was very opposite to a survivor crafting game, but brilliant in its own respect, you know. I really enjoy playing Hades. It has some beautiful story, beautiful visuals, sound effects are amazing, and yeah, I just really enjoyed the gameplay yesterday, and I think we did quite good progress. So if you're keen on watching a action-packed adventure, go and take a look at that video. Let me just quickly get some wood and then head back to the house. So right now my plan is just to make 2 walls and then put a roof over it and get a bed going, get a workbench going, something just simple, nothing, you know, deep. And okay, why did that not work? Maybe there's not enough support. That's interesting. I hope it will reach the other side. I'm sure it will. I realize it's quite a big project for a starter base. But who knows, maybe we will stay for a bit longer. There is good resources in the area. I mean, we saw the Black Forest just up the hill. And there's a snowy area, so that's probably a new biome. So this does seem like a good place to set up base. Okay, so it's a bit red, which means I'll probably need support. Oh no, don't have any wood. Okay, I will be back again. Okay, so we can put our crafting bench here. And then that should be too exposed. I guess it needs walls as well, you know? It's kind of annoying. I don't know why it needs walls to craft. But anyway, let us make a chest just to put some resources that we don't need right now. Like the sapling, that's it. Flint. I found this mysterious axe head, which I've never seen in the game before. I guess it'll serve us a purpose later on, hopefully. We can just keep it here for now. Okay, so we don't have that much wood, and I'm not in the mood to keep like going back and forth for wood, to be honest. So let us just make some walls there. Can I do flooring at the top? I think it'll be the same kind of vibe. If I try to put a pole here. Nope. Right there. And there. That should be a bit better, hopefully, in terms of making the roof. Yeah, it seems to be fine. And that can't go. Why is that still red? I have no idea. Maybe I just can't overlap it. Nope, that's breaking. I don't understand why. Maybe the base doesn't have enough. Let's try snap it down. Okay. Let's see now. It's still red. It is still red. So I don't know why. Not too sure, to be honest. Because this one seems fine. Let's see if I can use it. Ah, perfect. So I just need a little bit of roof. I'll just equal it out for the look, you know? I have to make it equal. I'm a bit of OCD about that. Make it look similar. It's aesthetics, you know? Our first base. Should be proud of it. No wood. Oh my god. Okay. I'm gonna get more wood. And hopefully this will be the last time I get wood for this episode. Okay, so just what I notice is there's more and more greylings coming. More in frequency and in number. So I don't know if the game thinks I am ready for more mobs. So I'm not. This game is so beautiful. Look at that. I think there's such a simplistic beauty to pixelated games. Yeah. And I've been looking more and more into pixelated artwork and games. Dave the Diver is a great pixelated game. Stardew Valley, I think that's one of the OGs. So I've been loving pixelated games for a long time now. I think I might even do whether it's a Stardew playthrough or Dave the Diver this week. I'll just have to see. I love those games so much. So let me just get some wood back to the house and then we can actually continue with our plan. Okay, so let's finish up this basic house and get back to actually upgrading our self, because this episode cannot just be about gathering wood, because that's what it's looking like right now. More greylings, as I said, it's like coming out of the woodwork. Okay, so get some supports going. I don't know if that's touching the ground. No, that's why most of these aren't even touching the ground. That's why there's no support, but it doesn't snap to the bottom, so just gonna have to hope it holds. Nah, we need to do something about that really. Maybe put like lying down logs. Who knows if this will work? Seems to be okay. Yeah, seems to be fine. That's gonna break. I know immediately. These ones they are touching the ground to a certain extent. That middle one isn't though. Wish you could crawl underneath. I can't. Nope. Okay, so this is pretty much our base for now. Just some basic woodwork, nothing too fancy. As I said, I like some symmetry. Let's just get symmetrical. Alright. I guess after this one as well. Okay, so it is shaping up, and I will make it prettier as the time goes by. But for now, it's not bad. I don't want to spend too much wood right now, because we might need it for something else. So it'll be nice to have a chest, another one. Let's see, in terms of crafting. Chopping block, so that's a workbench improvement. We need flint and wood, fine. This is another workbench improvement, and a beehive, that's great. So we just need wood and flint, and this needs hides, which I have in the other base, so to speak. So let us just get some flint going, and then we can upgrade this. Okay, get the chopping block. Okay. So that is sparkling, which hopefully means it's working nicely. So I can make flinted arrow. Okay, great. And leather armor. So that's all here. Okay. So let me just go and get the hides real quick. I feel like these deer are mocking us. We need to teach them who's boss. Okay, never mind. I missed. Fine, you win this time. These greylings, I swear. Go away. So, what I've read from the game updates is that there are quite a few bosses in this game, and Eclia just being one of them. So it'll be a nice way to really get into this game, just maybe going 10-20 parts, seeing if you guys enjoy the gameplay, of course. And if you do, then we can, you know, do all of those nice things and see how far we get before the 1.0 release, which is the full release in about September. Is what, 2 months from now? Yeah, so that'll be nice to do. Just obviously you guys can let me know in the comments whether you're enjoying it. If you are, then we can just continue. Okay, I don't need that for now. So let's head back to the other base. You know, being new to YouTube, it's always interesting what, you know, things you learn. Like, obviously I've been watching YouTube and YouTubers for a long time, but I didn't realize what a skill it is to let the audience know what you're thinking at all times, and what your plan is, what you expect to achieve in this episode or the next, or whatever the case is. It's actually a skill, and something I'm learning. Hopefully I'm doing an okay job at it right now. Keep you entertained. But yeah, it's something I'm really enjoying. The learning curve, of course. It's something really exciting. Okay, so we need these feathers for arrowheads. That's why I've been keeping them here. Put the meat inside. And then the Deer head and boar heads. This, I don't know if I have enough scrap for the other. Yeah, it needs 20 scraps. Flint is fine, wood is fine. It's just the leather scraps. But for now, should I go and hunt? Let me just make a bed. And then, do I not have enough wood? Maybe I put it away. I'll make a bed, sleep, and then in the morning I will go and get some deer hide. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Who are you? Who are you, brother? A grey dwarf. What the hell? Oh, yes. Beauty. Where did he even come from? What was that? I thought it was just a normal greyling. I guess I was just like chilling in the water, but what was that? I guess I'm on the border now of the Black Forest. So we got a grey dwarf eye. That's interesting. Milky eyeball. That's a bit disgusting, but what can you do? Wow. If I was a bit more unprepared, I would have died there. Good thing we have a spear. Don't need deer at the moment. Ah, there's my boar. So it's a good thing that the boar are in. Ah, goodness. And good quantity, because it seems like I only get one scrap per boar, which is unfortunate. I got 18, I need 20. Let me just get a couple extra just in case we ever need. Never know for armor and whatnot. Ooh, that's a 1-star. Ah, goodness. It's a 1-star deer. Hello, everyone. So, unfortunately, a bit of the last, I'd say 15 minutes of recording got cut because, I don't know, OBS was having a stroke. And there was such exciting stuff happening in the last 15 minutes, so it's kind of disappointing, but it's fine. I will give you a bit of a background and I will go back to where I was, because I was freaked out. It was the first time I ever saw such a thing, and I think you guys deserve to share in on the excitement. So since those 15 minutes passed, I just upgraded my gear a bit. I got some leather tunic and helmet just to help with armor, and I made fire arrows, which really helped me in the battle that I was going through. So what I need to do now is just make a few more fire arrows and try and get back to where I was. I need 8 wood. Okay. I don't know if I have enough wood. Okay, no, I do. So it was really, really cool seeing this new kind of creature, so to speak. And I was doing pretty well. So let us go back and find this creature and see what we can actually do with them. I will see you guys just now. Okay, so the creature was in this area, and I hope he is still around. I hope he didn't despawn. Oh, goodness. Grey dwarves. I think I'll have to kill these guys. Where is my spear? Okay. Okay, one down. I'm not sure if it got cut off in the last episode, but I was attacked by a group of Grey Dwarves, right? And Grey Dwarves are just basically a stronger version of the normal dwarves that we've been seeing. Those, like, you know, annoying small ones. Greylings. So they're just the upgraded version. And that was fine. There was about 3 of them. They were coming at me. But the thing that really caught me off guard was this massive bear. And it just came out of nowhere. And I was just clapping my cheeks. I don't even know they had bears here. You know? Fortunately, I don't know where it is now. I ended up fighting him, taking him back to my base. Just for ease of access of, you know, respawning. But he seemed to have despawned. So I don't know if he's still gonna be here, because he was in this area. This is where I was ambushed. And I'm not too sure if he was from the Black Forest or if he was from the starting area forest. I doubt he was in the starting area forest, because I mean, we've been through the starting area quite a bit and we haven't come across a bear. Or maybe he's even in the icy forest area. I'm not too sure. But yeah, it was so scary. I was I was so freaked out. It was great. It was so great. I wish you guys could have seen it. Unfortunately, OBS just stopped recording for some reason. And yeah, we lost some of that footage. I managed to get him down to like 2/3 of his health. And okay, that was a complete miss. Yeah, complete 2/3. And I was using fire arrows. That's why I was making some more right now. So I was hoping I could meet him again and try and, you know, kill him. But fortunately, it doesn't seem like he's still in this area. And I don't think it's a good idea for me to venture out too far. You know, this is the Black Forest area, so we have to be careful. But yeah, that was okay. Those are different. Those are different. Let us... Oh, there's a tower here. No, 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 no. No, no. Let's get a thumbnail in there. Okay, so I'm not fighting these guys. I don't have enough health, guys. We are gonna... Okay, let me actually just... Since they fight each other, let's not be cowards, alright? We've fought Greylings before. Oh, goodness. There's 4 of them. Okay. Let's just try. Let's just try it out, guys. Let's just clap their booty cheeks. Okay, they're not that tough, actually. They're not that tough. Come at me, slimy. Okay, got him. Alright, that actually wasn't bad. So what is inside here that is interesting? It's very dangerous, by the way. Oh, okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cheese a bit. Okay. Now, finish him off. All right. Okay, so there's amber. There is a wooden spear. Huh. Okay, why? I don't even think I can make a wooden spear, to be honest. And that's like I would guess the most basic thing you can make. But it's fine. Okay, we are venturing too deep right now. I'm so curious. But no, we have to go back home. Hey, some boar. We'll just collect some hides. So, we're kind of in the back foot of hide and stuff. You know, you're supposed to upgrade the workbench. So I used it to upgrade the crude bow, and I made the leather armor. So we are a bit backwards on that. So I will do some hunting in the back scenes, back rooms, background. And in the next episode, we'll have some scrap and some deer hide. And then we can just go back into whatever we plan for that episode. I'm sure it'll come to us in due time. Okay, let's just get back to our base. Okay, so that brings us to the end of this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. I apologize for the loss of video footage of that very intense fight with the bear, but I'm sure we will meet him again soon. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please like, subscribe, comment below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Johnny.